What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Neighborhood Tours, where every week we visit one neighborhood within the 5 boroughs and tell you a little bit about the neighborhood, the vibe, the real estate, and we highlight one vegan restaurant in each neighborhood because I'm a vegan, and if you're watching, you're vegan, and you're moving to New York, you want to know what neighborhood suits your lifestyle best. So let's go. Hamilton Heights is a neighborhood in the northern part of Manhattan in New York City. It is the northernmost part of the West Harlem area, along with Manhattanville and Morningside Heights to its south, and it contains a sub-neighborhood and historic district of Sugar Hill. Hamilton Heights is bounded by 135th Street to the south, Riverside Drive to the west, 155th Street to the north, and Edgecombe Avenue and St. Nicholas Avenue to the east. The community derives its name from the founding father, Alexander Hamilton, who lived the last 2 years of his life in what is now the Hamilton Grange National Memorial, back when Upper Manhattan was mostly farmland. So most of the housing dates back to the extension of the elevated subway lines around the end of the 19th century and right around the start of the 20th century. A lot of the elegant housing that you see on like this brownstone I'm sitting on became less desirable for white folks as the neighborhood changed in the 1930s and 1940s to more black residents, even though they were just as affluent as their white counterparts. So there are spacious apartment buildings, brownstones, and row houses that line the leafy green streets of Hamilton. Why am I telling you? B-roll, just look at it. The brownstone revival of the 1960s and the 1970s brought a new class of affluent or middle-class blacks to the neighborhood, and in the 1980s, Latinos and Hispanics, with Dominicans being the largest population of Hispanics in Hamilton Heights. So today, the local population is changing once again, with Hispanics making up the majority, followed by African American, West Indians, and whites. And since gentrification kicked off in 2005 in this great neighborhood of Hamilton Heights, the population of non-Hispanic whites have increased as well. Hamilton Heights is also home to City College, the Dance Theater of Harlem, the Harlem School of the Arts, and the Aaron Davis Hall. Also, this neighborhood has a lot of parks. You have Riverbank State Park, way west on Riverside Drive. You have St. Nicholas Park and Jackie Robinson Park, which is like a few blocks from where I live today. All right, so you got the facts about Hamilton Heights, but what's the vibe of the neighborhood like? The everyday vibe. So I can definitely tell you it's definitely hip, it's definitely eclectic. I live in the neighborhood, so I would know it's cool. I live right next to a cafe, which has a cool mix of people that come in on a daily basis. We have great conversation. It feels like a sense of community, which is really awesome. And there's a lot of dog lovers in this neighborhood. Everyone has a dog. We recently got a puppy, so that's another culture that's part of the neighborhood as well. So you definitely come and feel right at home here. And it's very neighborhoody. I don't know what that really means, but I like to describe Hamilton Heights as very neighborhoody. It's probably the brownstones and all the greenery, but you should come check it out. It's very awesome, and you would like the vibe. All right, so let's talk about the real estate. What's it like to live in Hamilton Heights, and actually, can you afford to live here? So if you pull up Street Easy, there's currently 49 one-bedroom apartments for rent on the market, as low as $1,550. You can live right here in this eclectic, dope neighborhood with cafes where you can have conversations with people from all walks of life. Now, if you want to set down permanent roots because you already live in Harlem but not Hamilton Heights, which you've always liked this neighborhood, and you want to buy a starter apartment, you can pull up right now on Street Easy. One-bedroom condos for sale, as low as $400,000. You can own a piece of Manhattan. If you want a 2-bedroom, still under $1 million, you can own a piece of the island. Hit me up. But if you want a brownstone like the one across the street, that's gonna cost you about just under $4 million. Let's go. All right, so now we're at the best part of the video. We're about to check out, it's not a vegan restaurant, but it's vegan and vegetarian friendly. It's called One Stop Patty Shop, and it's actually very famous in this Hamilton Heights neighborhood if you Google it. So they have a wide variety of vegan patties, not like a burger. Jamaican beef patty is the original one, so you can always look that up. Actually, it's right here on the screen. This is what a patty looks like that I'm talking about. So they have like soy chicken, callaloo, split peas, and they have a variety of sweets and drinks too that are really awesome and cater to your diet and my diet if you're a vegan. So come on, let's go. All right. What's up? So right behind me, One Stop Patty Shop. I just found out they take cash only, so I'm gonna go to the ATM, pull some cash, and then we go on in and see what they have for us today. What's up? So here we are, One Stop Patty Shop, and I'm about to order maybe a couple patties for you guys today to show you what it's like and what it tastes, and probably get a few other items as well. Hello.
Oh, hi, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Do you have? You don't have to look at the camera if you don't want. You know, like it's fine.
Okay.
Do you have the soy chicken patty?
No, I'm callaloo right now. One soy chicken,
Okay.
callaloo, pumpkin, and jerk plantain.
Let me get the 2 callaloo and the soy chicken patty, and I'm gonna take a current roll.
One callaloo, I didn't make much.
Okay.
So one callaloo, one soy chicken,
Yeah.
pumpkin, jerk plantain, and lentil.
I never had the jerk plantain, so let me try that one. Yeah, and that will be all.
Together?
Yeah, so you put them all together.
Okay.
So the callaloo patty is my favorite patty, actually.
Vegan ackee patties? No, sir.
No,
vegan.
no okay. That's the owner right there, guys. And then right here, this is a current roll. I grew up eating this stuff, and when I find it, I always buy it. It's so good. And there's another one here. What's this? Is this current roll as well?
Yeah, it's coconut.
Oh, this is coconut. Oh.
Whole wheat.
Okay. All right. Actually, let me get the whole wheat, and then. Oh. Okay. And then I will get that one as well. And let's see what else we got in the fridge that I usually get from here, guys. Oh, no peanut punch today. No peanut punch. Okay.
But we have ginger. Homemade ginger beer and sorrow. That's good for you too.
I love sorrow. I love sorrow. Actually, your sorrow has ginger in it, right?
Yes.
All right, the correct way. My wife doesn't like it with ginger. She likes the Trinidadian sorrow, where it's just sorrow. No, this is not. This is the sorrow, right?
Yes.
All right, awesome. So how much is that, and how much am I gonna owe you when I come back? My cards are not working at the ATM, but the agent's very gracious to let me do an IOU, and I will come back today and pay, because I'm a man of my word. But let's just show you guys what we're working with here. So they all look the same on the outside, so I don't know which one I'm breaking to right now, but you could pull it out, give you that.
Sometimes get marks on your
That close up. Look at the flakiness of that. Look at that. It's just wonderful. Yeah, this is a soy chicken. Look at that. That's fire. Hold on.
Sometimes they get marked on the outside.
Yeah.
1935.
1935? Okay. This is really good. If you're in Harlem, Hamilton Heights, stop at One Stop Patty Shop. It's the best vegan patties that you'll ever have in your life. I'm gonna go finish the rest of this, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace. Do I remember my pin? I do remember my pin. I just reset my pin the other day. Because for a year I could not remember what it was. Wrong pin. Give me a second.